Hey folks, I join you via not live, via not satellite, via not Duel Links for an incredible Duel Links update. Since I'm probably not going to end up pulling the live twins for a hot minute, and I really want to make some content with them because they are the deck I am most kindred with. I thought I'd show off what I expect the deck will look like. The extra deck only has 6 cards because I genuinely do not know what else would be playable. My initial thought was just run 3 of each Evil Twin and 2 Unicorn, or 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, but I don't know if 3 of these are going to come up. Their attack values are also very low, and you might want something with more attack that you can link them off for. So there might be a world in which you, I don't know, revive a link monster during your opponent's turn and they both stay on the field. So you link them off for something like fucking Amblo Whale or Raster Liger. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. So just take this 6 card extra deck as what I suggest and make the last 2 whatever you want. I was also considering trying to make Update Jammer, since you can normal summon a Cyber, summon another one, and make it. But then what are you going to do with that? So that is the deck. It's really just live twins backed up by hand traps, which you can draw on your opponent's turn, and the best trap card and the best spell card in the game. There might be a version of this deck that ends up being better where you're playing stuff like Backup Secretary. Versions of this deck in the TCG before we got their support played them. Some Cybers extenders as well, but we don't really have a ton we can go into. That deck really made use of Nightmare. What is it? Griffin and Unchained Abomination, neither of which we had. If we had those monsters, or at least Unchained Abomination, that would make this deck much easier to build an extra deck for, but we're kind of locked in on the kind of fiends we can make, unless there's one I'm forgetting. The main thing is the extra deck. Basically, every live twin card gets you full combo. Unfortunately, we don't have the good live twin spell, so we're playing the bad one. We're playing a 2-1 split because we really only want to activate this card once, and if we draw this again, we'll just discard it for Phoenix or Unicorn. You could play 2 and 2. I'm not quite sure about the consistency on that. I play 9 copies of Gazelle, I think, in Salamangreat and open it every game, so I don't really want to go down on that. But again, you could just do 1 and 1, or just play the 1 copy of Live Twin home. Let me show you the incredibly interesting combos this deck could do. This is the incredible 1-card combo that Live Twin is able to do here, and let's just show you it right now. Keep your hat on, folks. This is gonna be incredibly impressive. We're gonna normal summon Kiss-a-Kill, summon Lilla. If you open Lilla, you just do the reverse. Then you make the fucking pink one, Big Pink as we call him, Big Pink into the EMZ. Activate the effect of activate the effect. Summon the little blue fucker. An attack position. Then we're locked into fiends at this point, so we wouldn't be able to do update jam or anything interesting like that. You just are locked into fiends, which is why I'm so heavy on the evil twins. You need at least 2 of each, but you might even just want to play 3 because like this deck has nothing else it can go into. And then we can activate pink, so we can draw a card. And since we draw Artifact Landscape, we can use that on our opponent's turn. And then we end our turn by making a second copy of pink, so we can revive blue on our opponent's turn to target and destroy a card. Or if you think you're in a matchup where targeting destruction isn't good, or you're late in the game and you don't need to make a targeting destruction, you can end on your second copy of blue, revive pink, and then draw a hand trap during your opponent's turn. That's why I think Effect Veiler is good. Effect Veiler is better when you have Kiss-a-Kill Frost. I forgot that was the main reason I was playing Veiler, because Frost in your graveyard is a much more consistent way of drawing on your opponent's turn. Because with just the 2 little link 2s, you're mostly just popping on your opponent's turn. But occasionally, if your opponent does some whack shit, you can revive blue, pop your pink, then use blue to revive pink to draw another card. So that's something else you can do. But this is the main combo. This is why we're on hand traps, is because we can draw during our opponent's turn. But again, hand traps are less important in this build of the deck than I was originally thinking. Because you don't have access to Frost. So if you want to, you can just cut the hand traps. I would consider playing Lancia just because it hoses so much of the format. And then you can play, like, I don't know, Synapse Mining. I think that's probably a little overboard. I think you probably do want to consider playing Veiler at least. But, like, I don't know, some other back row tech. Maybe this is just the new battle in boxers where you play like 2 archetype monsters and then 4 million back row. Although at least with this deck you play 9 archetype cards and you have an actual self-contained combo. That combos with your back row because it actually deep draws you into them. But like, I don't know. I wish this deck had more interesting things it could do. But as it is, I do plan on playing it and seeing if it can take me to King of Games. If nothing else, I'm sure setting Ice Dragon's Prison, Book of Moon, and Warning Point will win me just as many games as doing the Live Twin combo does. But yeah, that's what I think. I don't think more Cyberse extenders are what the deck needs. The reason the Evil Twin or the Live Twin extenders are so good is because they have the appropriate names. Like if you normal summon Kiss a Kill and it gets Veilered, and you special summon backup secretary from your hand, yeah, you get to make Evil Twin Kiss a Kill, but you can't revive a Lilla to make Lilla to revive Kiss a Kill. You know what I mean? So you're just shit out of luck, which is very funny that they introduced Veiler in the same box as the incredibly high rarity archetype that loses to 1 copy of Veiler. Why didn't they print this deck extenders? I will end the video now. I hope you're looking forward to this incredibly, probably very mid deck. I sure am, and remember, I will be streaming when the box goes live on my Twitch, so keep your eyes peeled for that in the video description. I'll be taking tips to open packs for the Live Twins because I really do want to play them as soon as possible. This is probably what I'll be playing, as I said. Thank you for watching. I will see you whenever I see you. Mwah!